Hello, and welcome to another episode of Unboxing with Paul. Today I bring you the Galaxy A11, another one of Samsung's entry-level smartphones. Released in May of 2020, this phone entered one of the scariest and roughest markets out there. Let's take a look at it. In the box, we get a starter guide along with legal and safety documents. In this little box, let's put that aside. Let's put the phone aside for right now as well. We do get a SIM card, as this is a Metro by T-Mobile phone. And in the box, we also get a Type-C cable. Looks to be about 3 feet long. It's fairly short. A 2 amp 5-volt wall adapter. And finally, our SIM ejector tool. So the phone itself has a 6.4 inch 720 by 1560 TFT display, and that comes with 32 gigabytes of storage coupled with 2 gigabytes of RAM, and all that is paired to a 1.8 gigahertz octa-core processor. And we can see that at the left we got the SD and SIM card tray. At the very top, we got a headphone jack along with a pinhole microphone. On the right side, we do get the volume rocker along with a power button. And then finally, all the way at the bottom, we do get the Type-C port, another pinhole microphone, and a speaker grill. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't like where that's placed, as I feel that it's very easy to cover up, especially when you hold it in landscape mode or when you're trying to game or something like that. You're gonna hold it like this, and you're gonna very easily cover it up. And I can just feel, just by touching it, that this thing is a magnet for fingerprints and smudges, especially in the back. The back feels like a very glossy, very shiny, reflective back. That is, again, it's just, I mean, you can already tell. I literally just took the plastic off of it, so you can already tell the amount of fingerprints that this is starting to pick up. You know, that is just awful. But again, I mean, while we're back here, it does come with a fingerprint sensor and a triple camera layout. Again, I'm a fan of the triple camera stack layout. At the very top, we do get a 13 megapixel wide angle camera, followed by a 5 megapixel ultra wide lens. And at the very bottom, we do get a 2 megapixel lens. We're gonna have the ability to record 1080p at 30 frames per second. And finally, we have a punch hole camera at the very front. That is our selfie camera, and that is rated at 8 megapixels. It is supposed to be able to also record 1080p at 30 frames per second, so we're gonna see how that handles. Immediately, I mean, it is a nice phone. There's nothing wrong with it. It's very similar to the A01, just a lot bigger, you know, a little bit longer. And with, you know, obviously upgraded internals, better storage, you know. But that's about it. The processor is supposed to be a little bit better, but I don't know how much better. I can check it out for you in a little bit. Seeing as how similar this phone is to the A01, I should probably run some benchmark tests just to see how much better this phone scores than the A01. Because again, everything else is the same. Again, if it wasn't for the screen, the battery, and the storage, the RAM and the processor are very, very similar. They're almost exactly identical. And it'll be interesting to see how this one handles some light computing. I mean, I can't imagine it being too much better, as what you are paying for is an upgrade in storage and in screen size, not necessarily performance. You're not really looking at performance, again, just because of the fact that you're looking at a $189 phone. I believe that is the full retail of it. In most places, you can get it for cost. You just would need to pay taxes on it. Most wireless carriers will offer some sort of offer with this device. So right off the top, I have to mention that thankfully Samsung isn't trying to cram down our throats that gesture's way of navigating the phones. Thankfully, we do got that 3-button navigation that we've all come to know and love. Unfortunately, the downside to this phone is gonna have to be that we do not get Wi-Fi AC, we do not get NFC, we don't get the latest Bluetooth. Instead, we get Wi-Fi N, we get Bluetooth 4.2, and a massive 4,000 milliamp hour battery, obviously along with a bigger screen and, you know, more cameras. However, I'm not sure if that's going to make too much of a difference between this and the Galaxy A01, as I feel that they're way too similar in terms of architecture. You know, when you look at the phone, I mean, it's nicely laid out. You know, you can't really expect too much out of a budget phone like this. Again, Bixby, I'm not a fan of it. I see, what is this, Samsung Global Goals? I'm not sure what that is, but some bloatware that isn't necessary that, you know, I didn't ask to come with the phone. I really don't like when companies put in their own apps in the phones. It takes up your valuable storage. It's just, I don't know. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. We do have we're supposed to have a nicer camera. Let's go ahead and see how we take a picture. Oh man, that is god awful. That's really bad. That is really, really bad. Let's see something at close up. Let's see for the selfie camera now. That is so bad. Why is it so bad? Is the lens? No, the lens is clean. That was really, really bad. I mean, I know I'm supposed to be impartial and but that's just bad. Here, come on, look at this. Here, it's just, of course. Here, you can see that. I mean, okay, well, it looks a lot better once you've actually taken it, but that's so bad. I mean, look at that. I mean, given the extra camera, and I don't know, I was really, really expecting a lot more out of this. Here's the whole picture. You guys can be the judge of that. Here's a bit of a close-up. And then here's finally the selfie camera. You can see some detail on my face, but I mean, it's very grainy. That's really, really bad. That is really bad. I'm sorry. Again, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, and I know I'm supposed to be giving these phones the best chance that they possibly can, but not a fan of that triple camera setup. You know, a lot of these companies are doing this. They're just slapping multiple cameras on devices, and you know, to the average consumer, you know, they're gonna say, "Oh well, this has 3 cameras. This has 2 more cameras than my current device. It has to take much better pictures." I don't understand why they would do this. Well, I mean, I do. We all do it. It's, you know, it's to make money, but I don't know. That was really bad. Let's move on from that. We also do get a fingerprint scanner. Let's see how fast that is. So let's go ahead and take a look at that fingerprint scanner. First, we're going to add one of our fingerprints. Let's go ahead and confirm that highly secure pin. All right, I know how fingerprint scanner works, and let's go like that. You lift and you touch, you lift and you touch. So that it gets acquainted with your finger. Looks like that's it. Now, I'll be honest with you, right away, that was very, very easy setup. That took very little to almost no time. So I'm inclined to believe that this will not be the best or the quickest unlock. Oh, actually, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, hold on. That's not bad. Once it actually reads it, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, I'm a little impressed. Okay, now it's not picking it up. But that's not bad though. Maybe, you know, like if your finger's a little sweaty like mine tend to get, or if you work outside or your fingers are prone to getting torn up, then this might not be the best, but actually I'm pleasantly surprised at how quickly and how well that fingerprint scanner takes. In addition to that, we do get face recognition. I mean, I'm not a fan of those, you know, but let's go ahead and try it out. Registering my face. Okay, it says my face is already registered. Okay, well, let's go ahead and try it. Lock it, look at my face. Okay, it's not unlocking. Okay, well, so I guess you have to do that and then look at it and then it unlocks. That's not bad. I'm pleasantly surprised. Maybe it's because I haven't used facial recognition in my other phones. But again, the fingerprint scanner and the facial recognition do a surprisingly better than average job. For the price range, of course. When it comes to video streaming, it's no prize winner, obviously. You know, with it only being able to stream at 720p. However, this will be adequate enough for, you know, your most day-to-day browsing and streaming. The volume is turned all the way up. Well, now it is. So you can hear the audio. It may be because of the video, but it doesn't sound tinny at the moment, even though it's turned all the way up. Now for the real benchmarks. Let's find out how it handles Free Fire, along with maybe a racing game and maybe something else. So I will try to do this in real time without as much editing, without any editing, so that you guys can see how slow or how quickly this phone takes us into the lobby, how quickly it gets us paired up to a game and actually into the game. Of course, you have to give the initial permissions and that initial patch download. And it's loading. Keep in mind, this is opening up from a fresh download, from a fresh install. We are a guest for now. So surprisingly, audio is not tinny. You know, I realize it's not the best quality, but it's not tinny, at least not yet. Maybe when I start, you know, firing off some rounds, it'll start getting a little tinny. But, I just wish they would have placed the speaker maybe back here, as opposed to directly on the side. Okay, and win. And find out. Okay, we saw a little bit of lag right there, some skip. Okay. Okay, decent head shot. And we're going in. Hopefully we do much better than the last previous times we've been in this game. We have embarrassingly gotten ourselves killed time and time again. Let's see if we can actually avoid that this time. Oh, great. We've already dove. Okay, well, let's go land right here. Let me see if I can... I need triggers elsewhere. Where is it? Left fire button, always, okay. Okay, now we should be okay. Up here, no noticeable lag. It seems to be going smoothly. Let's find out how well or how poorly we're doing then. Okay, the auto pickup seems okay. Okay, let's switch this out. Some bouncy action. Hopefully we don't get ourselves embarrassingly killed like last time. Because not only do I get to feel the embarrassment, but everybody else online and the rest of the world is able to look at it and feel my embarrassment as well. What is it with nothing but shotguns? I mean, that's okay. Let's get on the vehicle. Let's make things go a little bit faster. Ooh. Ah, you bugger. Oh, you bugger. And he's toast. How dare you shoot at me, buddy? All I was doing was minding my own business, out on my bike, and that guy shot me. I think someone else is also trying to shoot me. You guy. Jesus Christ, what is with these guys? Okay, I'm noticing some lag, a little bit of freezing. There we go. Particularly when we go side to side. Let's hop on this vehicle. Speed things up a bit. And yeah, we can see some items rendering in the background coming in. Okay, we got a fella who seems to want to play with us. Where are you at, my guy? I see you right there. There you are, my guy. Oh, lucky. Oh, yeah, my God, come on. Oh, we got ourselves embarrassingly killed once more. When I was much younger and I didn't have any bills to pay, all I cared about, and all I looked for in a phone, was whether it could play beach buggy racing or not. So you can see we previously were picking up on a game I was playing earlier. I just wanted to give you guys an idea of how quickly it fired up, but looks like it doesn't take very long to fire up at all. Because I closed the app and opened it back up like I'd never left it. Put a little safe part on. Make sure we didn't get popped by anybody. Yeah, didn't think so, buddy. Get rid of that. Suck your power up. Pick something else up. Do a little Tokyo drifting up in here. That, get something else. Alright. We still have a power up left. We're not in any real danger yet. And with this being only a second race, I don't imagine it getting too much difficult. Getting too much harder. $4 grand right there. And we're done. That's pretty good. The screen stayed fluid the whole time. There was no lag, there was no freezing, you know. Again, that doesn't say too much though. It's not too much for this phone because this is an octa-core. This is a phone that is 4 years newer than the game that it is playing. But it seemed like it did well. No complaints here, you know. It will do okay. It will do just fine with very basic games. Now let's see what else this phone can handle. Let's throw something a little more intensive at it. Let's go ahead and close that. Give it its best possible chance. Now, when I played this on my Z3, it seemed like it was fairly resource intensive, and I wasn't sure if that phone was the best one to play it on. However, I can't find a much better phone to play it on, and it's going to be very interesting to see just how slowly or how quickly this game fires up. This is the very, very first time I'm firing this up on this phone, and it may not even run at all. Okay.
On the world of Tarnis, a knight apparent undergoes the grueling ritual of becoming, hoping to be reborn as an imperial knight.
If you know,
meanwhile, the dread forces of chaos launch a devastating attack.
You know.
In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war.
And we see that it is now loading. Oh, wow. Okay.
My lord, you survived the ritual becoming. Praise the Emperor.
Oh, that's beautiful. How do we shoot? Hold and drag to fire your light weapon. Okay, check that.
Listen, you are still disorientated after the ritual. Do you recall my name? I am Lucius Ironblood, sacristan of this noble house. Quickly, my lord, dispatch this heretic bill and move on. Find your brothers
Hold with 2 fingers to aim a heavy weapon. Okay, so like that. Fire. Alright.
Your brother. I am sorry. There will be time to grieve later. You must press on.
Okay.
This will be the end for you, Jason.
Double tap anywhere to fire your mounted weapon. So like that.
My liege, what are these marks? Are they being branded?
Okay, well, I want to fire. Tap to, okay, melee. Okay. When these indicators are in the middle, okay, strike. Okay. The graphics are really nice. I don't know, maybe I haven't played games in a while, but this is more than adequate for me. This looks great, dude. I mean, I get it, just like almost auto-play games. Some people hate these. I love it. It's really, really good to me. Again, these games are games that are very, very old. They're not modern by any means. They are optimized to run in a wide array of devices. And again, I'm pleasantly surprised. This ran super well.
It is with great sadness, Brother Sergeant, we will not.
That was great.
A strong name. It shall be let
I
us
mean, you did see some freezing right there. But just switching between colors here, I mean, it lags just for a second, but especially between the blue and the red, but it's not bad. That's beautiful. That's great.
Welcome aboard the Fist of Kali.
Let's go ahead and try something out besides the tutorial to see how it fires. But I mean, I don't know what to say. I was literally expecting to fire this up and for it to maybe go at 10 frames per second. Just very, very slow. Oh, the greenskins! Boy, boys! New York boys are coming! Yeah, this is great. I'm gonna have to like end it right here because otherwise I'm gonna spend all day playing this. Yeah, I like this. This is great. It runs well. I don't know what else you want from this phone. The camera was really, really crappy. I have to bring that up again in the middle of us playing the game because it was just so bad, but you're not buying this for the camera. Oh man, yeah, let's stop on it. We're doing so good. Stop. End of the video. And I almost forgot the Geekbench 5 benchmark results. As you can see, we got a 129 score in the single core and a 493 in the multi-core. For the rest of you geeks that are interested in the rest of these specifications, you know, here they are. You're more than welcome to look at them. I am trying to scroll through them as slowly as I can so that you guys can get all the information on this phone, all the benchmark tests done again by Geekbench 5. And for you geeks out there comparing our device 129 on a single core versus something like the Galaxy S20 Ultra 129 versus 800, or versus the Galaxy S20 Plus 797 versus 129. This is why when people ask me, well, why does this phone not do very well? Why does this underperform? Well, that's why. That is literally why. You are never, ever, ever going to compare a $189 phone versus a $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 phone. It's never, ever going to happen. Look at that. Look at the multi-core comparison. 493 versus 2687 and 2644. Like, come on. Like, come on. You're never gonna compare the two devices. Come on, like, that's anywhere from 6 to 8 times the performance. You're never, ever going to compare that.